I'm Alex Behrens with Maple Leaf Coffee Roasters of Roselle, Illinois. We started about 5 years ago with an idea that my wife and I had to try to take something I was doing in the kitchen and make a business out of it. And we found a really great place nearby our house and a place that we love that we thought this would make a really great fit. And it was just as simple as that. We just found the right business, the right opportunity. We found each other, obviously, my wife and I, and that made this something that was definitely possible for us to do. Because this kind of business is a little bit of a novelty in many parts of the country in general, one of the biggest struggles that we have with local organizations, local governments, was trying to figure out how they would classify us. Coffee roaster is not a very common business in many parts of the U.S., especially this part of the Midwest. And when I first started talking with the previous officials back in 2017, initially we were going to have to go through a special use permit process because there was no codes written for coffee roasting. We had a lot of little back and forth with the village administrator, and they just ended up saying, okay, well, we're mostly like a bakery, so let's just classify you as a bakery, which meant a great thing about not only where we live, but also the community that we're in. So I was able to just go down to the village hall, reach across the counter, say like, hey, what are you thinking? Like, how is this going? What does this mean to me? And just get an answer right away. So Roselle, from that perspective, being a small place means that people are very attentive. They're very interested in your success. They really want to see something come through, even if it's something that doesn't quite fit the mold. Because I think that's one of the things that Roselle does really well, is that we don't just have another big box place. We have some truly unique types of businesses that you're just not going to find anywhere else. And sometimes that means like you got to figure out how they're going to classify you just to get open. But that was a pretty easy process, all things considered. And that was a huge opportunity for us to it was really great to be recognized that we are truly like craft small business that is creating something unique and different. And being one of the three in Roselle, now three in Roselle, it's sort of a great way for us as a community to stick out and say, we are different. We have these little gems. We're a mom and pop business, literally. We're just me and my wife. And to have something so small be recognized in any way whatsoever is great, but to be recognized statewide was a really great opportunity for us too. A lot of ways that we try to always be involved, from sponsoring various runs that happen around the village at different times of the year. The two most prominent ones being the Run for the Roses 5K in the spring, and then the Turkey Trot in the Thanksgiving months. When you run a retail business, something that you get a chance to do is to know who people are, know what kind of things that they like, what's going on in their lives, make personal friendships and connections. Look at the backs of our bags. One of the things that we do call out is that we kind of open this in mind to sort of not only meet new people, but to also connect with our friends and neighbors and people in the community. It's just really nice to have that kind of feel for people that are coming in to give you a chance on your product and continue to come in week after week to help support your dream. And we just like to promote Roselle as a community. So whenever someone kind of new comes to the area, there's a lot of opportunity that I get being one of the people that might see them for the first time and say, Roselle's got a lot of great places, a lot of great things to do. Have you checked out 1913? Have you checked out Pollyanna? Have you checked out all the other things going on Main Street, Juice and Berry? So I really like to be to provide an opportunity to give people who are new to the area, especially, a chance to feel for a chance to see what other kinds of businesses and things they can connect with here. So I think the next stage that we're looking to get into is something that not only continues to grow this business, but hopes to open another location, a cafe someday, something where we can have a sit-down experience and also have a separate facility like this one still, where we can bring people in, show them roasting, they can buy the coffee right on site. We really like to be have that be the future, but for the time being, we just still enjoy people coming in here and smelling the smells and watching me running back and forth and putting coffee in the roaster. No one reason, but there's a lot of small reasons that sum up to something really great. I think that high-touch relationship that you can have with the village, you can have with the community, is one that is a really competitive advantage. You're not just being another name in the crowd. People are really excited about things coming into this village. If there's a place where people are going to notice an empty storefront and say, I wish X was there, or I wish Y would show up, or I wish we had one of these in the town. If you spot an opportunity like that, you will have an investment from people in the community to make it succeed, to see it be something that thrives. And I don't think that's something that you find in many other places, in addition to the help and the benefits that you get from having a small, connected community, strong advocates in the village administration to make you succeed as well. So obviously the idea of the business itself has to be good, but you're going to have a million backers behind you to make sure that your business is going to succeed when you open up those doors.